We live in a society where people forget that God is omniscient, that God knows everything, and that God is omnipresent, that He is everywhere, and that God is omnipotent, He has all power. People forget this and they think that God is not seeing what they are doing, when they are alone, when they go to certain places. One thing is for sure, you need to understand. Oh God, He knows everything. He knows when you will fall. He knows what you will fall for. He knows whether you will stand firm or not. If you go all the way with Him, God knows everything, my brother. But He leaves in His word everything we need to remain firm, and in addition to having a blessed life, never exchanging it for the world, for sin, for dirt. Look, John, chapter number 13, in verse number 36. Jesus was saying that He was going to leave for a place where they couldn't go, but then they would go. And Jesus, after saying this, Simon asks, verse 36. Simon Peter asked Him, Lord, where are you going? Jesus replied, Where am I going? You cannot follow me now, but you will follow me later. Peter asked, Lord, why can't I follow you now? I will give my life for you. Look what Jesus responds. Then Jesus replied, Will you lay down your life for me? I assure you that before the rooster crows you will deny me 3 times. Look, my brother Jesus is talking to Pedro. Look, Pedro, you are saying that you will give your life for me, but you will deny me 3 times before the rooster crows. Jesus already knew what was going to happen. Jesus was God in human form. He was God in flesh and blood. The Word became flesh. Jesus knew everything that was going to happen. He knew who would remain until the end. He knew who would betray Him. Jesus knew. My brother, Jesus knows whether you will remain until the end or not. So, don't think that Jesus doesn't know you. He knows you. Since before you were born in your mother's womb, God has known you. God knows what your entire path, your journey, would be. It's just. God gave you the power of choice, free will. So you choose what you will do. You are the one who makes your own decisions. God will not interfere in your decisions, however, He will also not be able to free you from the consequences of the decisions you will make. Jesus already knew, my brother. He knows, but He gave Pedro the opportunity. Look, you're going to deny me, Pedro. You will deny me. Pedro could not have, instead of denying, recognized and spoken, damn it. Look here at the opportunity to deny Christ. I'm not going to deny it, my God, it's true. I was thinking here that I was ready, prepared for anything, but I'm not. He could have come to his senses, but he didn't. What happened? Peter joined a circle there with some people and was recognized. Hey, aren't you the one who walked with Jesus? Didn't you go along with Him? Were you a disciple? What does Peter do? He denies. Did he deny the first one? Okay, he should have come to his senses. Jesus said I would deny it 3 times. Wow, it's true. Wow, my God, look how I didn't understand the awesomeness of your power. Look how he should have come to his senses, repented there and avoided it. But no, he denied it 3 times. There are people who know they are falling, there are people who know they are sinking. She knows what she is sinning is iniquity. Iniquity is conscious sin. It is when you sin knowing that you are sinning and you are committing iniquity, but you continue instead of stopping and coming to your senses. You continue because you want the pleasure, because you want momentary pleasure, because you want to feel, because you want to attend, because you want to please someone. Brother, don't do that, don't do that. Jesus. He warned Pedro, look Pedro, you're going to deny me 3 times. But after Pedro denied the first time, he could repent and say, my God, I'm going to end up denying Him 3 times. That's not true. I'm the one who hung out with Him. Yes, He even warned me about what was going to happen and I forgot. I let myself be carried away by my weaknesses and I didn't realize that Jesus knows everything, that He is powerful, omniscient, omnipresent. And my brother, never forget that when you are in sin, in error, in the mud, it's not just Jesus who is there, the devil is there too. He's there looking at you, he's there talking to Jesus, you see. You paid a high price for him, for her, and look what he's doing. Look at what she is doing, thinking that no one is watching because she is alone, physically. Jesus will be there, but the devil will also be there, my brother. So understand that the spiritual world exists, understand that God knows everything. But you can change the path you are following. He gave you the power of choice. When God formed you, He let you choose. Now, if you choose wrong, the consequence will come, my brother. If you choose sin, sin will dirty you. Sin will trap you, it will imprison you. And then, my brother, it will be harder for you to get up. So, you who are listening to me and are making mistakes, failures, are going down a dark path, I beg you, I pray. To pray is to speak urgently, I pray to you. Stop, stop. Don't choose to continue on this path. Don't choose to keep getting dirty, getting deeper. One abyss calls another. The more you are going down this path, the more this path will drag you to others. And so, you will go so deep that there comes a time when the devil comes and takes your life. So don't let it get to that point, my brother. Your soul is precious. Your soul is precious. Jesus said to Peter, "Look, you still can't follow me where I'm going now, but later you can." Jesus, He said He would be going to prepare a place for us with the Father. There is a place prepared for you, but if you let this sin dominate you, if you let this filth corrupt you, you won't get there, my brother. You will lose your home in the new heavenly Jerusalem. You will lose your home in the kingdom of heaven. God has something special for you. After this life, it's not over. It has eternity. And it is you who chooses which path you will follow for all eternity. With your life on this earth, you decide where you go. What will your eternity be? My brother, sin does not pay. Sin is not worth it. It's tempting, but if you've been tempted, it's by one thing, that God. Know that you can resist. The Lord does not allow us to be tempted by what we do not have the strength to resist, to overcome. So if you are being tempted, you can overcome this, you just can't win if you don't want to. Judas could have repented and the story would have been different, someone else would betray Jesus, it could be someone else, but no. Judas went to the end, he was blinded by money, he was blinded by greed, and look what his end was. So my brother, don't sell yourself, don't surrender to sin, don't let anything come and take away your soul, the pure soul, the clean soul. God has prepared a place for you, but it depends on you. He knows everything. He knows if you're going to hear this message and you're going to keep getting dirty, and He knows if you're going to hear this message and you're going to change, and He's going to come into your life. I pray once again. Stop now, don't continue on this path is not worth it. Jesus has salvation for your life, for your soul, both on this earth and especially after this passage on earth. And I guarantee you that being faithful and obedient to Jesus Christ will be worth it. If you have come this far, I pray that you will stand firm, that you will not just come out a little, but completely out of this sinful life. God has the best for your life.